Hi, this is Debbie from Trotters. As a lifelong health educator with several medical organizations in particular, I thought this would be a good time with the coronavirus crisis going on to share with you foods that heal, in particular antiviral and antibacterial foods. And so our bodies are really built and made by our Creator to fight a lot of viruses and bacteria. When plants also have their built-in defense mechanism. When we eat plant-based foods, we also have that helping us in our system. So here are some foods that help us with fighting the viruses and illnesses around. Greens like spinach and kale, greens are good for everything. Brussels sprouts help our bodies to create something called sulforaphane in our gut, and so particularly with gut health, that's very good. Yogurt. Did you know that yogurt helps fight respiratory infections, especially the Greek yogurt? Green tea has something called catechins in it, and green tea help with blocking the enzymes that allow viruses to produce. Garlic is almost on every list out there that there is, and garlic has allicin and other oils that are in particular released upon chewing or crushing. So when you make that homemade oil and vinegar dressing, chop some fresh garlic and put it in. Ginger has something called sequestrapine in it and a couple of other chemical compounds that kill rhinoviruses. Rhino is Latin for nose, so it's killing the cold and sinus infections. Oregano, both the oregano leaf and the oil of oregano, it's in particular one of the only foods that's antibacterial, antiviral, antiprotozoa, and antifungal. And it has an active ingredient called carbachol, and that's very, very powerful. Basil, again, is very powerful. It will help us to have more natural killer cells in us. Cinnamon has a big long word, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, cinnamaldehyde in it, and it's very powerful in a lot of different ways. Onion and garlic have sulfur compounds that help us fight the illnesses and bacteria. Honey has live enzymes that help release hydrogen peroxide, and that is very powerful down here. Coconut oil. Coconut oil is antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, and the protection comes from the medium chain fatty acids, in particular lauric acid and caprylic acid. And we have horseradish. Horseradish has an oil in there that is antibiotic and natural antiviral. It's called sinigrin in it. And then turmeric. And turmeric really gets its power through the color, the yellow. And there was someone I knew recently that he had awful pain in his feet, and his feet were very deformed. And in 3 or 4 months he was taking turmeric every day, and he said that his feet are fine, he doesn't have the pain in them, and they look normal, they aren't deformed. So a lot of stories coming out on just the spiced turmeric. So here are a few foods that heal that you can use in these times that we want to heal our body and try to prevent us from getting all the viruses, including the corona. Stay safe and stay healthy out there.